Is it so? Is it so? Well, yeah, it says I'm live. Hold on one second. Let me go to 8 milli. There we go. And then so I'm widescreen again. I don't know exactly how that's going to go. Wow. Let's see. Angle, angle, angle. There we go. Angle, angel. Cheers. Definitely a fine start. A fine start. Don't hesitate to chat in. We'll see how that goes. I'm not exactly sure. Hopefully I can be heard well. You know, I set both of my devices to ask every time so that I can try to get my microphone on every time. What's up, Shadow? What's up, Hershey? How you doing? Blessings to you. I think you're probably the first one in the chat. I haven't only been here for a second. Oh, yeah, and then how do I show it again? I forgot. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's in case I don't want to miss anything, you know? So what's going on? I can, you know, now, I guess, share some StreamYard hours until I run out again. I'll be more careful with them. I'll start up over here first. Getting decks out? I'm not getting decks out. You can get decks out. You can get decks out. I'm just chilling. I went through some application processes today. You know what I mean? And so I've like worn out my extension to the rest of the world, so to speak. So yeah, that's interesting. When I'm on widescreen, I just have to hit that again and make sure I see all the chat. Oh, right on, right on. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Are you going live soon, or is that personal or outside of the tube? You know what I mean? Either way, best of luck, respect, and I hope everybody, you know, I hope everybody gets more to what they want to know. You know what I mean? Yeah, so thank you for a reading, Hershey. I'm not going to bother you about readings. I mean, obviously, I don't need them on top of another, but you know, some of those things that I'm putting together in my life lined up to what we were talking about, and you know, it's a bit of a struggle, but I know that I'm on the right path. I already knew that, but you know what I mean? Oh, always at 8 with Thomas. Okay, okay. Okay, Wednesday at 8 with Thomas. 8 o'clock, that would be what, Central Time? I'm Eastern Standard Time, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Oops, there's my microwave. Hold on a second. It's still beeping. Shut up, microwave. I'll eat you when I'm goddamn good and ready, okay? Central. Okay, Central 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock for me. Okay, yeah, 1 hour difference. Yeah, right on, right on. Yeah, I didn't know it was every Wednesday. I obviously caught you together, and I saw you stream together, and I saw him stream Jeff with Ramon. Yeah. And you know, graciously, Thomas, you know, yourself and you know, let me in. So cheers, cheers. Thank you. I'm gonna have to hang out because, you know, I'm gonna see if I can co-stream with somebody. A couple of people that we've already planned, and you know, I'm late on. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, no thing. One thing doesn't conflict with the other. I love your glasses. I think you made the right choice, if that's your only choice. And, you know, good on you, you know? I don't in any way think that your dream means you'll literally go overboard on a cruise. I really don't. There must be something to that that's not literal. You know what I mean? Must be something to it. I'll show my support every time I can, you know. I will. Thank you very much for coming in. It's always nice. It's always nice. When are you going on the cruise? Gonna miss you. You woke up laughing. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. So a little bit of a bloated week there. Yeah, November 2nd. Cool, cool, cool. I just wanted to know that way I could be ahead. I will keep note of that. I try to be astute and attentive, yet I'm always drinking on here, right? So there's a balance somewhere in there. There's a balance somewhere in there, which is, I suppose, what it's all about, eh? I wish I could listen to music right now, but YouTube won't probably like that. So there's a balance in there. What's up? What's up? Thanks for cycling through, everybody. Click like on the way in if you like it, on the way out if you don't. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Hershey. Yeah, I mean, how much do I need, right? Like, I got the current time, I got a path to be on, my present self is not very interesting, and my past self is gone. So we got to work on the future. We got to work on the future. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was listening to that yesterday because I've been mucking around with my old radio, loving it. Today I kind of found it funny because I was listening to the classic rock station and they were throwing things out, and I was like, that's new wave. Like, I don't care how many years pass, you can't call a new wave thing classical, but whatever, all good music, right? So, and also I'm just tuning into the wires there for free and all. So I got no complaints. I got nothing but love for that situation. It was just me grabbing some of my 70s stuff and plugging it back in, which thankfully included my dumbbell because yes, I felt a lot better hitting my dumbbell now because it has nothing to do with physicality. It's all mental, If I forget, if I don't know what to do, I get lost. Man, I suck at this, It's like taking pills, man, like I've never been able to take pills on a normal basis, and I'm just like, I just suck at this, and then give up. But I don't want to give up. I'm never gonna give up. You said to keep on the hamster wheel, right? That's what I'm doing. Play your BG playlist. Right. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny. you know, I'll say it one more again. There ain't nothing like Good Vibrations. That's one of the best songs I've ever heard. So I can tune into that and tune the rest of the world out anytime. So we're talking about the first week of November. Yeah, my son is born on November 1st, one of them. And so I will keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. I'm wondering about October. By the end of October here, our farmer's going to have a harvest. I don't exactly have money yet, but I bet I will. I bet I will when it's time. Because we got to get a lot of that. Got to get a lot of that. Celebrate good time. Come on. Yeah, I have that on a 12-inch single for sure. For sure. I don't need to keep all these records, obviously. I'm trying to pare it down, which I was already on, but it made sense with, my reading as well. So I appreciate that. I'm sure that, it aligned for a reason. You see, I made my profile picture temporarily Miss Cleo. So temporarily. I can't open those cards. Oh, Dancing in the Dark. Walking through the park and reminiscing. That's the one I like, We was dancing in the dark, walking through the park and reminiscing. I like that one. On the eye. Whatever they say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how. I've never had great, what do you call it? Success with playlists. I used to have some of them are interesting because they throw the indie bands in, You can't start a fire. That one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This gun's for hire. Yeah, that one plays every day on the radio over here, for sure. That's well, fuck, it must be Bruce, right? Yeah, Bruce Springsteen or something. Yeah, that plays every day. It's funny, man. Not the classic rock, but the I don't know what you call it. They call it the drive over here, but like the 80s pop, pop and pop rock. I swear you could set a watch by what they play. my hair, my clothes, my face. Oh shit! Here we go. Yeah, yeah. This thing about uh, what is it? Horizontal mode. Yeah, 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 yeah. Got to be Bruce. Yeah, that's Bruce. He's always like, stunt, stunt, step up. You know, he's so aggressive, eh? You know, it's funny though. I like it. I like it. I like all that shit, man. Any music that's good is good. You know, it's that easy. When I was a kid, I didn't like the upbeat sort of 50s, early 60s rock and roll. So I listened to the AM station that was more like the sounds of Philadelphia, you know, like the more sad shit on the corner, like, oh, baby, don't do me like that. I love that shit. I like Misery a lot, I think, you know, in art. In art. It's all fiction for entertainment purposes, I swear. Whoops. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Bruce one, you know, yeah, that's kind of a like pop electro, like, you know, he's kind of selling himself a little bit, you know, to be disco of the time. Never gonna give you up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Rick Ashley. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the regular Rick roll, you know. Back in the old days, man, it was called a duck roll actually, because they would have like the duck on wheels. It was a duck roll before it was a Rick roll. I've been tuned into the communication industry or whatever you want to say forever. So in the early 80s, I was on the phone. In the 87, I was on the BBS, everything. You know what I mean? So that was the old school shit. The duck roll. Never Gonna Give You Up is Rick Ashley. Yeah, yeah. When I was a kid, my neighbors, they were Caribbean and black, you know. They thought Rick, because of his voice, ho, 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 was black. You know what I mean? But no, no, no. Never Gonna Give You Up is Rick Astley. He doesn't look the part. You know what I mean, of a soul singer, but he is. He is. It's kind of like a UB40 situation, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's not Lionel Richie. I love Lionel Richie too, man. The Commodores, that's where he comes from, you know. Good stuff, good stuff. I love nice 70s rock like that, or like funk rock or whatever, because I'm a bass player, and that's kind of really cool. Like they kind of really dug into the cool bits in those days. Yeah, him. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's the classic Rick roll right there. Yeah, I don't know. That was a thing, I guess, in the early '90s, late '80s. Is I guess he was dating Debbie Gibson, so there was kind of a disparaging and disparaging, you know, disparity in age and everything else. You love the sappy '70s, yeah, 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 yeah. This is me in the '70s. No, I'm just kidding, but because I was born in the '70s. But I always say that's when I used to play in the '70s. You know what I mean? With that big old puff. This is actually like '96. But yeah, I always say that's my '70s photo. Hitting the funk. My friend was a good photographer. He made me look good. Always a benefit. I wish I thought of it, you know, when I was in my late high school, and just like a lot of other people, I guess, that were around that were doing their own photos and their own development. I was doing it, but I was more interested in music because we were clubbing. We were playing clubs like every week. You know what I mean? So I never thought of it, but as a sustainable art, if I got into photography back then, and you know, there's always something interesting in front of you. All you got to do is catch it. You know what I mean? So I wish I went into that, but I didn't. You know, and then I cashed in all my sales chips. So here I sit. You know, here I sit, like unable to sell. Maybe I'll do another part of the business, acquisitions. Kind of good at that. Right now, we're working on liquidation. You know, liquidation. as the card said, and as you said, and as I believe, yeah, down to the essentials. I've been doing that since we had a fire. We had a fire in January. Donna Summers? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, did you ever see there's a Last Dance movie? That's a really good movie. It's like a disco era type movie with Last Dance featured in it. It's great. It's great. Um, huh. How do I explain that? I mean, I don't know. It's great to me because it's simple character study. You know, everybody wants to have a good time tonight. I was born in the end of the 70s. So, yeah. I mean, I'm well versed in the 70s, the 80s, probably a focus of mine, you know, the 90s, different sort of music that was coming out that was wilder. But I miss the fact that I've never been able to properly connect with somebody who went through the 60s and was into music because I've tried, but the relationships always turn some way or another. Like they want me to like make music for them, like demo for them. And I've done it, you know, I've done it for them. But what I really want to know is what am I missing, you know? I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. Yeah, that's lame. Throw that shit away. Ah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just being pretty judgmental. I know I'm early. I never do this, and Wednesday's not my day. It's Tuesday and Thursday, but you say 9 o'clock, you got to get up. Uh huh. You got time. You got time. Also, I ordered the kids pizza tonight. I wanted to do like one of those delayed orders and deliver it at 7:30, which would have been like 10 minutes ago, but nah, I couldn't. So it was like right off the bus, 5 o'clock or whatever. So I'm sure they're happy, you know? I'm sure they're happy. Yeah, this is different. I don't really like this that I have to keep hitting the chat to look at it. You know what I mean? Excuse me. You know, not that I'm going to lose a thousand eyes, but I might come back up vertical. Because, yeah, I know maybe people like the picture better or whatever, but I don't know, man. You know, you're watching something on your phone, deal with it. The compatibility seems to be more important to me right now. So I'll probably be back in like 5 minutes. Wise entertainment? Wise entertainment? What does wise entertainment do? Let me know. Let me know. I have a record company. It's just dead. I have a whole box of records though. What's wise entertainment do? Yeah, I'm probably gonna switch back up, Hershey. I mean, I hate to lose you, but I know you got to prepare for what you're doing next anyway. So I'm sure it's not that crucial. Yeah. Shoot. Did I insult them? Oh boy. Okay. Do I have the right to insult REO Speedwagon? Now I have to ask the rest of the house. It's like because I've heard it out. I've heard it out. They're no war. I love war. War was one of my favorite 70s bands, actually. Like straight up, you know. Also the Ohio Players. Yeah. Yeah. But again, I like down and dirty misery music, man. I don't like don't happy shit. So and it's not that I'm that kind of person. I'm not miserable, you know, but it raises me up to hear the depths and to feel the connections. I'm not insulting them. I'm not, man. Every one of these bands is good, obviously, you know. Obviously, they've made their mark. They've said their piece. They're successful. I'm up with all of them. Up with all of them. But when I say something's lame, it just means I don't have time for it. You know what I mean? I'm being dismissive. Let's keep talking shit. That's the best. Let's keep talking shit. Holy moly! So I do really think I'm gonna go back on vertical. vertical because this is not comfortable for me. I'm testing shit out. You know what I mean? When I say I've been streaming for a year, that's kind of a lie. I've probably been streaming for 6 or 7 months. Who knows? YouTube calendar is all fucked. But I do know this. I've had my account for 18 years or something. So I don't know. But I was a watcher, you know? Then I made some videos and I stopped for like 11 years, but I'm not stopping this time. That's that. Schnapps. What's up? What's up, Thomas? How you doing? Yeah, I think I've been on since their second year, which was like 2005 or whatever. I really do. I was working in an office at the time, and a younger guy came in. He might have been 20, and he told me about YouTube, and so I started watching. The thing was, forever, it could not stick in my mind. YouTube. How do I put those two words together? And I was like, oh, TV of yourself. Broadcast yourself, as they say. Yes, the master of bad decisions, the Rumpelminz. This is for my German side. I always share. I love this fucking thing. I really do. Because I did not want to ever burn it. I just thought it was a piece of folk art that they made a bong out of a Rumpelminz. You know what I mean? Like, this is fantastic. You know what I mean? And I never wanted to, like, you know, mess up the labels or kill the integrity of it. Hell yeah, you love your ice bong? Oh, what kind of strains are you smoking? We're just waiting for our farmer, man. She has her own strain. Her name, her strain is called Candy's Candy. Oh, wow. Yep. I guess you're right about that. Yep. I love Egyptian art too. Yeah. Yeah. That's by the way, that's why I turned off my flashing light. I was hoping you'd come up, you know what I mean? So I turned off my flashing light. Who the fuck is over there? You see that flying motherfucker? Ooh, I kill so many of these guys. I get them. I get them. I'm relentless on them. Bees, man, over at the side where I hang out. I've been smacking those bees with my thumbnail or my nail. I'm real good at them. And then they just get like tired and shit. And I'm like, yeah, you're a drone. You know what I mean? Like, get a life, get a purpose. Don't listen to them. Yeah, my two favorite strains are easy. It's Northern Lights and Jack Herer. They're both sativas. Those are my favorite. I like citrusy, sativa, like that. But our farmer does their thing, you know, and they're the best. So everything they have is, I don't know, some of it's 7 out of 10 maybe, but most of it's 11. So I can deal with that. Bees, yeah. I'm a bee killer. Not a killer. I stun them. I'm a stunner. They're not going to have their time for much longer. But you have to understand, around here, we're basically living in like an old lake bed or something. So the moisture causes a lot of the other type of flying insects to be able to thrive around. Look at that shit. Grease monkey? Oh, cool. I got to ask her about that. I don't know. I mean, it's all about what they do at their farm. You know what I mean? Like, they're my trusted curators. And also, you know, we got our kind of legal status and stuff. So we'll do it that way. I swear I'll be right back up. I hate to lose either of you or anybody else, you know what I mean? But I don't like that I have to click the chat back up. I'm just gonna go back, you know, to vertical. So I'll be right back. And then I guess I have hours back with StreamYard. Excuse me, 3 times for burping. So if anybody wants to join in, chat me up. We'll see. Mostly I like to only join people who already have my email address or can go to my email address, because fair enough, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be harsh, but I don't want the whole world in either, right? If I start cleaning up my mods, people are going to get mad, right? And there's no point in that. Oh, wait. I definitely like Northern Lights. Grease Monkey is big in St. Louis. Cool. Yeah, we got something last year, which was a New England sativa. I forget exactly what it was called. New England something, but it was a legacy strain. Um, the farm has moved on. They don't do like auto pop seeds or anything like that anymore. They moved here from a bad situation into Southern Virginia, and you have to go anyway. Yeah. You have to prep up for the next show for sure. I'm, hope to be there. I don't know how it's gonna work because I don't know what I'm gonna do at this point. But right on, Hershey. Right on, Thomas. Thanks for being in. Thanks for clicking the like. I will be right back. I'm just gonna stream vertical because I'm not comfortable with this format. I know it's not as scrollable and stuff, whatever, man. For what it's worth, you could say in April at my birthday, I had like 560 subscribers. And for what it's worth, I have like 910 now. Let's call it 910. So if I stay on the path that I was on, it's been working. So let me keep working it. You know what I mean? Cheers. All right. Let me get a nice. That's another thing I've been neglecting, is getting a nice thumbnail. So I'll walk around here and I'll take a nice thumbnail of something. All right. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, Miss Cleo is not going to be my permanent profile picture, but right now I'm into it. I'm going to leave it up for a while. I'll leave it up before I open that pack. I bet you that. Cheers, peace, love. Get it. And pass.